this is Ebonygeek. You're always welcome to join me in expanding your knowledge base. Comments are always welcome, and please subscribe. Good morning. And this is late. This is very early in the morning, and I actually had to try to get some sleep after doing a whole lot of technical stuff. I did want to get one video out today. It's on continuity. Now, I might have done some videos way back when. I just wanted to do some recaps on some things. Continuity is such as reading with a multimeter. Is the actual process of components being connected, such as with a wire. So if we're going to talk about wires, let's do wires. Now, a lot of people that's new to breadboarding may find the graph of a breadboard kind of confusing. I know I did when I first started out. I tend to want to go down this way and try to put a circuit, but as anybody who breadboards know, is you're going down this way. This could be very helpful for someone who is just very new to the whole breadboarding thing. Now, I have a multimeter. Let me just pull back a little bit here. Okay. That's my multimeter right there. I'm a Gardner Bender, I guess. It's a little bit better than my cheap Harbor Freight model. I like my cheap Harbor Freight model because, as you can see, it has a whole lot of things that you can work with here. My Gardner has some extra features on, like the backlight. If I could turn it on. Okay. Like the backlight here. As you can see, there's a shift button. This shift button allows me to switch the modes from the diode to the sound. The sound icon is your continuity. Okay. Now, like I said, continuity, I like to think of it as the process of wires continuing on. Wires connecting other components. Now, if it's not connecting another component, then there's no continuity to it. If you think of this wire here, these ends are connected together by the wire in the middle. If I was to test, so one probe here, and I'm just doing this carefully because I don't really have it set up right now. Okay, so one probe here and other probe here. And let me turn on my sound. I don't know if you can hear the buzzing, but there's a buzzing there, and as you can see, there's a reading there. Okay. Now the reading may be offset because this, I'm pretty much not very stably holding it on. But as you can see, there was continual activity on through the wire. Okay, so that's what continuity is. You could troubleshoot, and that's the very good thing about this continuity. You will probably use it a lot, or you should use it a lot, especially when you're troubleshooting. If you're trying to reverse engineer something, if you are trying to find a line of what's connected. Let's say in this breadboard for a beginner, right? The beginner is probably not very familiar with what's connected on the breadboard, what lines is connected to what, and they want to make a new circuit. So having a multimeter can be very useful to them. And also, I would like to say alligator clips are very useful as well. I got my red ones and my black ones. And when I'm messing with this type of stuff, for certain things, I like to just clip the lead on. Just clip the lead so that I could just grab onto things real quick and nice. That's the black, and I'm just gonna quickly get the red put on. Okay, so it's clipped on to the red lead, but now I could grab onto things pretty nicely. As you want to do the same test with the wire, you just grab one end with the red, you grab one end with the black. Let me find the right black. Okay, so you grab one end with the black, and as you can see, our multimeter is having the reading and it's buzzing like crazy. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but that means there's a continued flow through this wire. There's not a short in this wire. Like say if you have speaker wires and one end is connected to your stereo and the other end is connected to your speaker, you'll be able to tell if there's a break in your speaker wire and if you need to replace the wire. I'm going to go ahead and let this go. Let's say for your breadboard user, your new breadboard user, I can, in theory, putting this wire here in the corner, right? You could go either way. If you're new, you might think you could go down this way with it, or you might be able to think you can go this way with it, or that you could connect something over this divide and this way with it. Having a multimeter could be very useful and very useful to someone who's new to a breadboard, so they could start figuring out circuits a little bit better in a diagnostic way. Might as well get those good habits going early. So of course we know that there is these 5 disconnected. That's the breadboard way. If we put a wire on any of these here, and let me bring this down a little bit. Okay. If we put a wire on any of these here, we know that it's going to be connected. I'm Ebonygeek, and I hope that the information provided has been helpful to you. Please remember to subscribe. Happy building and happy coding.